Hey guys, I'm Claire from BELLA+CANVAS. Today's video is all about growing your screen print business. How do you know when it's time to invest further into the business, to hire more staff, and to upgrade your equipment? We're talking with Stoked On Printing on how they started in a spare bedroom, then grew into the operation we'll show you today.
My name is Kevin Oakley, and I'm co-owner of Stoked On Printing, and we're based in Las Vegas, Nevada. We do screen printing, embroidery, and direct-to-garment. Shane, my co-owner, and I started in about 2007. We were in high school. When we were in bands, we had a hard time obtaining band merchandise, so we decided to just start doing it ourselves in a spare bedroom. Currently, we have about 40 team members. We have 4 automatic presses. We have 18 heads of embroidery. We have direct-to-garment. We have a fully automated screen room. We constantly invested from the very beginning. We were both very young guys, so we had the luxury of doing so. Most of the profit and most of the money that we did make, we bought another piece of equipment. We invested into a larger space. We invested into people. We invested into processes. And what's led us to go from that point to this point is procedures, software, technology, and just good equipment. We were approached by promotional product distributors as there was kind of a hole in the town in Las Vegas that we live for actually supplying them with contract printing. And at that point, we took on those accounts not really knowing what contract printing was. And once we picked up 2 or 3 of those accounts, we realized that we needed a little bit more space to fulfill them, as well as another machine. At the point where we had moved into the shop, we really didn't have too many orders. We probably had about 4 to 5 orders a week, which averaged about 20 shirts or so. It was definitely a very scary move, and when we moved, we had 1 manual and a very small dryer. We upgraded to an automatic within the first 4 months of being in that space. We did not have enough business to keep that thing going a full 8 hours when we first started. It was usually, I would make the screens, Shane would set up the press, and we would just meet in the middle, and we would print the couple jobs that we had, and then we would go back to answering emails, answering the phones, and then later in the day, go back to the press, start printing again. So buying new equipment is super scary because there are so many options out on the market, and you really just have to find the type of machine that is right for your business. There are some machines that are very intuitive, they're very in-depth, and then there's some that are more user-friendly. So you have to distinguish what type of company you are. If you're an owner-operator who is on the machine themselves, you might want something that's gonna be very in-depth and you can get into the machine and get into the settings and change a bunch of stuff all the time. Or if you're a company that has employees running the press, you might want something a little bit more usability that has, anybody could hop on the press and figure out how to do it within minutes. And so you don't have a huge learning curve when you have a new employee coming from another shop that's used to using another machine. When we were looking to buy equipment, we were completely switching brands. It was very scary to move from a brand that we knew that had great support and we knew the machines ran for a long time to switch to another newer company that hadn't had that long of a track record. So that was the biggest concern that we had, was support. If I were to go back and change certain things, I would have probably bought newer equipment sooner. It's hard for me to think that way because back then I probably wouldn't have listened to myself, and I would also have invested into a shop management software way sooner. Earlier on, we were doing things through spreadsheets, we were doing things through handwritten work orders, whereas a shop management software there are some that are low barrier to entry and will save you tons of time, make you way more efficient, and save you a ton of money. My best advice is just to keep going. There's an investor, his name's Paul Graham, and his best advice is don't die. Is just to keep going. As long as you keep going, there will be opportunities, there will be things that will come along that will make those hard days and those hard times a blip in the past.
Investing in your business without knowing the outcome can be scary, but we hope this video encourages you to take that next step in growing your business. Have you made an upgrade recently that shifted your business forward, like Stoked On Printing? What was your experience like? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.